This year we have all 8 managers from last year coming back, and we are adding 2, count them, 2 new managers to bring the championship purse up to $700. First we have Kyle Tucker. Yes, his name is Kyle, and yes, he is a huge douchebag. But that raging douche is also the back-to-back champion of the West 3rd Fantasy League. Kyle took Lamar Jackson last year in one of the later rounds because no one in their right mind would have thought that Lamar Jackson was going to be amazing as fuck if you looked back to his previous year. But he was amazing as fuck, and Kyle also got Christian McCaffrey in the earlier rounds, which helped him become the champion of the league again, back to back. You might know this next guy as Walmart's bitch, or Jamal Caldwell. Jamal, like Kyle, has been a manager in the West 3rd Fantasy League since its inception in 2018. Jamal's teams always show a lot of promise during the regular season, and he always seems to draft impressively well. In 2018, he lost just 2 games in the regular season. However, the playoffs always seem to be his team's kryptonite in the end, always falling a bit short of the championship promised land. Last year, Jamal finished in 4th place after scoring 180 plus points in the semifinal matchup against Kyle, who scored over 200. This next guy is a huge sports ball fan. His words, not mine. Last year was his first time ever playing fantasy football, ever. He completed the 2019 draft from a wedding where he had little to no service at times. Some might say his success last year was beginner's luck, but only time will tell. Last year, this man had the number 1 pick in the draft. And according to Yahoo Sports, he had an A+ draft grade. He was also the winner of, you guessed it, the Shit Bowl. His name, Carson Cheatham. We also like to call Carson the bitch of the league because no matter what happens, he will bitch about it. Guaranteed. Next we have Sam McIlvain, also known as the reason we're having the draft at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Last year, Sam had maybe the most unlucky year of all time out of any of the members in the league. It seemed like no matter how much Sam scored, his opponent had the best week of their fucking life and scored much more. Somehow Sam managed to slip his way into the playoffs, placing 6th after losing to Pinhead Larry. Yes, Pinhead Larry, or Dalton Young. Us members know him as the guy who picked a quarterback in the 1st round, whereas the 2nd quarterback didn't go until the 6th or 7th round. Regardless, he still made it into the playoffs and had some weird upsets, but did not beat his brother in either of their matchups last year. And I know because he was 2 of my 4 fucking wins. Okay, next we have the runner-up and probably the 2nd luckiest guy in the league last year, coming from behind multiple times to take wins away from his opponent on Monday night. Yes, he had one player play it Monday night. He was losing and he won 2 times at least that I remember. Noah is the manager of I Hurts My Balls. Will he come up with a more original name next year, or will he Google fantasy football team names again? The world wants to know. This year I'm glad to welcome our 2 new members. First we have Jake Bell, who, judging by his name he created before the draft even happened, he wants Lamar Jackson on his team. And second, we have Gunnar Jones, a young lad who has reportedly lost in a past league and had to run around naked in the snow as his punishment. He'll fit right in here. And last but not least, we have yours truly, the commissioner of the West 3rd Fantasy League, who lost his own fucking league the first year a punishment was implemented because Saquon Barkley decided to score 44 points and Jared Goff decided to suck a big fat cock the entire year. Also, I was gonna pick up Ryan Fitzpatrick because I knew he was gonna beat the fuck out of the Patriots, and I didn't, and he ended up scoring 50 fucking points. I don't know. It doesn't matter now. We're here. It's the 2020 draft. That's all the time we have here. Welcome to the 2020 West 3rd Fantasy League. Let's fucking go.